everyone. I'm back doing another video for Dark Girl Chronicles. Yeah. It's been a little bit and some really awesome things have happened. I got pretty big news. I should just start. Um, so things have been going pretty well. I've been working. I know I had talked previously. I can't really say where I work on camera. I just say that I have a job and it's okay paying, it's decent paying, but I have a job and I am self-supporting and taking pretty good care of myself. I'm still with my parents and living in my house. That will be mine when my mom passes away. My mom is still alive. She's doing really well. A lot better than we expected. She's hanging in there. She's trying really hard to just hang in there and stick with things and make it work as best as she can in the time that she has left. She's doing well though. And so, I'm happy about that. I'm really happy about that because I'm like not prepared to lose my mom. I'm just not. I'm not prepared for it. I am sorta, and then I'm sorta not. So, yeah, pretty much. I mean, things have not changed very much, except for. So, okay, you guys know. If you've been watching previous episodes of Dark Girl Chronicles, you know how much I had said, no, I'm not going to get married again. I don't want to do this. You know, my first marriage ended horribly. I mean, you guys have heard me rant. You've seen me rant about my first marriage. And you actually seen my divorce happen on camera. Or at least, you know, the surrounding parts of it happened on camera when it actually happened. So, I got engaged. I am so super excited. We got engaged. So October 15th marked a year and a half that we've been together, that we've been like dating. And so, Brandon and I had gone to this anime convention in our hometown. And like, I mean, we had a good time. I was sick like most of the day because I just wasn't feeling very good. But we went and this telling thing happened while I was there. There was a panel at this convention, and the panel was on like giant robot anime openings in the 80s. And I'm sitting there and I'm like super hormonal and I'm just bawling my eyes out because I was really sad. I think it was the last little bit of grieving that I had from my previous marriage, and I was really sad about it, and because the man that I married would have loved that panel. He would have loved it. He would have recognized everything on the panel. He would have been like, why don't you have this? And this is, you know, you're talking about giant robot anime, and you don't have this in your panel. Like, what is this about? You should have named this obscure crap that no one cares about in the 80s anime panel. So, like, he would have been really, really into that. But the man that I divorced, self-centered, and he would have been like, well, I don't even understand why we even came to this panel. You didn't even really want to come. It would have been something negative, and it would have been something just drama and stupid. And that's how I know that the person that I married and the person that I divorced were not the same person. They weren't. They were not the same person. So I'm sitting in this panel and I'm like bawling my eyes out and I'm crying, just tears just streaming down my face. And then I got to the point where I was just like, you know what? I don't care anymore. I don't care. My boyfriend is sitting in this panel with me, and a good friend of ours is sitting in here too. Like, why am I sitting here crying? This doesn't make sense. This is stupid. So I think it was the last little bit that I needed to just get over that hump. So, after that, we went back up to our friend's room because he had a room there, at the hotel where this convention was. And so we're in our friend's room, and it was really spur of the moment. It was very, very spur of the moment. And so, like, I had music playing and on my iPod, and so I just kind of, I got down on one knee and I proposed. And I was like, look, I love you. You love me. It's pretty much a foregone conclusion that we're getting married, okay? Like, we know we're getting married. I want to make this official. Like, I want to be able to tell people, hey, this is the man I choose to marry, and I'm happy with him. And so, I was like, marry me. Like, I've asked you, like, 5 times now, and you keep begging me off, and you won't say yes. But you know damn good well you're going to marry me. And, I was like, I will take care of you. I will treat you with respect. And I love you. And you're the person that I'm meant to be with. I'm pretty sure of that. Like, I'm pretty sure of that. I am. And I don't want to be with anybody else. I don't think about anybody else. I don't care about anybody else. I am in love with you. And you should marry me. And quit beating around the bush and come on and get this right here. Come on and put a ring on it. So, he was like, I don't know what to say. And I'm like, okay, yes. I mean, like, we've already talked about getting married. We pretty much already talked about it. And, I was just like, just stop. You know how I feel about you. Like, I shouldn't even have to do this. And so I asked him, and I got down on one knee, and I was like, I said his full name. I'm not going to say it on camera. But I said his full name, and I was like, will you marry me? And he was like, I don't know what to say. And then he was like, you really want to put up with me? And I'm like, don't I already? I mean, how's this any different than what we do right now? Like, seriously, come on, dude. And I was like, yes, if you want an answer to your question, yes, I will put up with you. You know that. Like, I put up with you now. Silly man. And so he was like, okay, yes. And so, I then switched my finger, and I'm trying to move the camera. I'm trying not to, like, jerk the camera around, but, this is my left hand with my ring finger. And this is the ring that he got me for my birthday, this year. He got me this ring for my birthday. And so I just switched it to my ring finger because I don't have, like, a traditional engagement ring, which I don't really want right now anyway. The whole thing about this is, yes, we want to get married, and we're happy together. And no, we don't have to be married to be happy together. I would like to be married, though. And I'm pretty sure I mean, we're both very serious about it, and we take it very seriously. But we're, I like that idea. I think we make a good couple. I do. I really think so. And I think we make a good couple now. I mean, we've had our ups and downs. We fight like normal couples. I mean, there are times where he works on my nerves and I want to punch him in the face. and, and, and I know that I work on his nerves and he really wants to shake me. So, because I nag him. So, but for the most part, we get along okay. And, that's the whole point of, what date night has been about. Is so that we get to know each other as a couple and we grow together and we learn things about each other. Because I didn't have that before. And have a standing date night. So I feel like we need that. And we're going to also have pre-marriage counseling. Um, because I feel like we need that too. So, um, I'm happy. I'm so happy. I am so super happy. That we've made it official that we're getting married. Um, um, I should go ahead and say on camera now, you guys will be part of the wedding planning process. I think I'm gonna start a new series about me planning my wedding. Because the first time I got married, I didn't have access to do that. I could have done it, but I didn't think about it. And on top of that, I got married in a very short amount of time the first time around. So I think I'm gonna do a wedding, like, series, planning my second wedding and all the details that go along with that, and like the stuff that I've been doing, um, with Pinterest, with ideas and what I've been thinking about doing for the wedding. Um, but I also need to state it will not be anytime soon. Okay? I want people to understand this. Yes, we're serious about each other. Yes, we're getting married. And yeah, we're pretty official. Like, shit doesn't get real till you change your status on Facebook. So, and we've changed our status on Facebook, and both of our sets of our parents know. And by both sets, I mean he sat down and he told his mother and he told his father that we were getting married. And both were pretty accepting about it, and they were okay with it, which I was surprised by. Yeah, my talk with my mother didn't go so well. Yeah, that reaction was not what I was hoping for at first, and I got pretty upset about it. So she and I sat down and we talked about it again, and it's better. It's much better. It's like 10 times better now. But yeah, that reaction did not go well, and like I was expecting the opposite. Excuse me. I was expecting the opposite. I was expecting his parents to be the ones to be like, no, and mine to be more or less like, okay, I mean, if that's what you want to do. She pretty much was like that, but I mean, she had some valid points, but it was the way she presented her valid points that was like, yeah, no, that's the worst way you could possibly go about that. But I mean, we're okay now. So, I'm excited. I'm super excited. I'm so super excited. And I know it's not going to be for a good long while. We're talking years here, okay? But, because I told him I want a long engagement, and also we need to get things together. He's got some work to do, and so do I. But, I've got ideas already. And, I'm excited. And I'm happy. I'm very, very, very happy. I'm so happy. Like, you guys don't get to see me say that on camera very often in my videos. You guys don't get to see me say that often. That I'm happy and I'm excited and, like I feel good about things. Why am I yawning? So, I'm so sleepy. I have been up since 8 o'clock this morning. Actually, I've been up, I take that back, since 6:55 this morning. I had to work overtime today at work for like 4 hours. And I had to be there at 8 o'clock, so I've been up since 8. And it's now like 4 after 11, so I am sleepy. I'm so sleepy. I'm like, how in the world am I keeping my eyes open? Because I'm like yawning on camera and I'm just sleepy. But super excited. I'm getting married again. And yes, I'm gonna take his last name. So, yeah, my name is gonna change again. I just changed my name back. That's why I don't want this to be anytime soon. Because my name just changed back. I just went back to my maiden name. Like, dang it. That means I'm going to have to go to his name. His name pretty much goes with my first name and my middle name, so I'm cool with that. And also I've already started getting um my bridal party list together, and I've got some ideas for people. My brother, I've already talked to my brother, and my brother said he would give me away, and I'm super excited about that because my brother wasn't at my first wedding. Um, my brother didn't meet my ex-husband until like a year later. As a matter of fact, exactly a year after we got married. It was on our first wedding anniversary because my grandfather died on our first wedding anniversary, and all my people came up for the funeral um, in Columbia. So, um, but yeah, I mean, it was a foregone conclusion that we were getting married. However, I am super excited about it. I'm super happy. I am. And um, I know I said I didn't want any new in-laws, and I meant that at the time. I had such a terrible experience with my in-laws the first time. They were terrible people. They weren't very nice, and I always felt like I was intruding and that I was an outsider, and I shouldn't have been made to feel that way, especially when I didn't do anything to them. It's not as if they knew who I was beforehand and I was, awful or whatever. No, I wasn't. So I don't know. But, yeah. I'm excited about my new in-laws, possibly. Um, I've not met his cousins, but I will, and I haven't met his sisters, and I probably will. And I haven't met his stepmother. But, I'm excited about that. And I want to meet his grandmother. Um, but I'm so super excited. And yes, when I put it on Facebook, everybody in the world was like, "Congratulations! We are so super excited for you. That is so awesome." And most people were like 99.9% of the people that posted on Facebook were like, "Holy crap, that's awesome! Yeah!" Because I mean, all of my friends on Facebook knew what I had previously been through, and that I really didn't know if I was gonna want to do it again. If I was even going to want to have a relationship with someone, if I knew, if I ever thought that I would pick up the pieces and be able to sit here and make a video talking about the fact that I'm engaged, bitches. Like, I mean, people knew that, and it was hard for me. It was hard. It was embarrassing. It hurt beyond comprehension. Like, to this day, I still can't explain things to you. I can't explain a whole lot of things to you. I have answers for some of my questions. I mean, there are some things I know, but I think back and I'm like, that was 3 years ago. That was 3 years ago almost. I'm not even the same person. And I feel like I don't know that person. I don't know me from 3 years ago. And also, just so you guys know, I'm not saying this on camera, in about 2 weeks, 2 weeks from yesterday would be what would have been my 10th wedding anniversary. I would have been married for 10 years this year. And I'm not. 10 years ago, I was planning to get married, and I was, engaged and working on things, and we moved the wedding up, and, we decided we were going to basically elope on Halloween. But, I mean, I would have been married for 10 years as of October 31st. And it's sad. That's why I was really super sad about that panel. That was part of the reason why. Because, I mean, what do you say? And people ask, people will ask me, well, how long were you married? And I'm like, 7 years. 7 years and exactly 2 weeks. Like, it's depressing and it's painful. It's so very depressing and painful when you realize somebody just completely screwed you over and didn't care. Probably don't even think about it right now. But I have to live with that for the rest of my life. That, I didn't mean enough to someone who I said wedding vows with in front of God. I apparently didn't mean enough to warrant, common courtesy and decency. And I spent 7 years of my life trying to make something work that didn't even really exist. And now, I'm sitting here planning a wedding again. And 10 years ago, it would have been 10 years with the person I thought was my soulmate, who turns out wasn't very much of a good partner. It's mind-boggling, actually. But, yeah, the parallels of my life 10 years ago and my life right now are not lost on me. They are not lost on me. And I'm much older and I'm wiser, but haven't been through that. I'm wiser. But still hurts. It's going to hurt for the rest of my life. Probably. But I'll get over it. I probably will. Alright, folks. I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to go to bed since I've been up all day and I'm tired. But yes, big news, big news, big news. Super excited. I don't know when I'm going to start doing this new series, but I'm going to. So, we'll see. But I'm excited about that too. I'm super excited about it. So, I will try to have an intro put together and I will do another episode. I've got more photos up on Instagram, and I've gotten more photos done for on Facebook. So I'm on Instagram as DarkRubes, which is interesting. It's the same as my channel name here on YouTube. Also, Brandon doesn't have an Instagram account, but in my photos, he's known as this dude I'm dating, and because I use that hashtag for him for any time he shows up. Also, he's now known as this dude I'm gonna marry. So, yeah, look out for photos and things. I am on Instagram as DarkRubes, so go see my photos. I'm also on Pinterest as DarkRubes, so you can see my wedding stuff. So when I get started on this wedding series, I will start putting links and things in my video for my Pinterest account, so you can see my wedding ideas and follow my wedding planning on Instagram and on Pinterest. So also, I'm hoping to maybe start a website for our wedding plans, because it's so far in the future. I don't know when and if I would do a wedding thing for it, but I kind of want to do something like that, so we'll see. Alright, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and follow more of my videos and more of the Dark Girl Chronicles on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/user/gaming insurrection. I have videos there for Gaming Insurrection, and also at user/DarkRubes. So follow me and, I don't know, comment, let me know what you think. I'll see you guys later.